Hey there guys, welcome to Hursty Games and welcome to something massive that has just happened, literally dropped 5 minutes ago on the EA Sports FIFA YouTube page, and that is the FIFA 19 Ultimate Team Team of the Year. It's like an announcement video. It's basically their like hype video that they do to get people excited for the Team of the Year stuff that is coming out. I can already tell you it is being dropped on Monday the 7th of January. That is when stuff is starting. That's kind of what it says as the announcement is available, I think is the word it uses. We'll see it at the end of the trailer, but we're going to watch this. I'm not going to watch it with sound because I don't want to get copyrighted, but we're going to watch it through. I'm going to kind of explain sort of little bits that are going on and give you my views and opinions on what's happening. So let's start this up. You can see straight away, Team of the Year looks pretty nice. I really like this kind of loading stuff. You got some names there as well, and just announces Team of the Year. It's quite mechanical. I think that's kind of cool. You can see here they're showing the like little card, like the little magnet cards that they did last year for like big content creators to show their votes and stuff, and they got their community and stuff involved in that, which I think was a really cool idea. But you can see here now we are slowly going to get into some of the players. That's a really cool little design there. You can look at the cards there. It looks really nice. They're sort of blue. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like the this theme we had for the World Cup, that kind of artwork, that kind of design. I think it looks really cool. Obviously you've got the FUT 19 in the background as well. It's nice to see the little Team of the Year logo. It doesn't actually show club logos. Don't know whether that's anything to read into. I don't know if they did that last year. I think they might have done, now that I think of it, but maybe we could see something with Team of the Years getting different chemistry to each other. Not saying that's definitely the case, but it's something to look at because, like I said, it doesn't actually say their team badges, and you'll see later on it also does the same thing for that. But some big players that they're showing off here. And some big choices to be made. Again, you're seeing more players here just sneaking in there. You've got Mr. Ronaldo himself, and again, ballot box. So for those of you who don't know what the ballot box stuff is, last year they gave out some of these boxes that had all of these cards, and it was like a magnet board, and people got to put their votes on there and submit their votes to EA. Some of the content creators did it with their fan base. Some people just told their fan base what they were doing. An incredibly cool idea. I really rate that idea, and I think it's a very cool thing that they added in. And I think it's a very cool way of actually deciding Team of the Year. It's our Team of the Year, not just the Team of the Year, which is cool. But now we're going to get into some of the actual player picks here. That's what the box looks like. Let's start off with the goalkeepers that I've already missed. Well done, Tom. There we go. Goalkeepers. You can see the choices: Alisson, Courtois, De Gea, Lloris and Oblak. If we're being realistic, my realistic vote would probably go to Lloris, winning the World Cup, having a fairly decent year with Spurs as well in the Premier League. Very good keeper. But the choice that probably will happen and would be like my greedy choice would be De Gea, 100%. Best keeper in the game this year in my opinion. And you know, he'd probably get like a 97, maybe even like a 98 card, so that would be pretty darn insane. That's my vote there for the goalkeepers. Defenders, as you can see, a lot of defenders. We've got Jordi Alba, Chiellini, Godin, Carvalho, Theo Hernandez, Mats Hummels, Kimmich, Koulibaly, Lovren, Manolas. We've got Marcelo, Sergio Ramos, Thiago Silva, Trippier, very interesting one, and Titi, Van Dijk, Varane, Vertonghen, Vasalco and Kyle Walker. Now again, I'll tell you what the votes that I think should probably happen, and then go with what my options would be. I'd probably say Jordi Alba maybe. I know Spain didn't have the most amazing World Cup, but I think did pretty well for Barcelona, obviously. Otherwise, Theo Hernandez isn't a bad shout. Obviously, I don't think played too much in regards to the Champions League winning team in Real Madrid, but I could be wrong there. Probably Marcelo playing a lot more than him, but obviously getting the World Cup as well there with France. So I would say Jordi Alba probably just about pips the post for me. I'd then probably say, I'd have to say either Varane or Umtiti, probably one or the other, because obviously Umtiti getting his league and the World Cup, Varane getting World Cup and the Champions League, so probably one of those two guys. And you'd probably have to maybe look at Sergio Ramos. I don't know that's necessarily who I'd pick. Otherwise maybe Van Dijk. I do think Van Dijk actually has a decent shout. A player that probably a lot of people are also going to look at is probably Lovren, just because of part of the meme factor, but also the fact that, you know, they did get to the World Cup final. And in regards to right back's a tricky one. I would probably say out of all of them, Kyle Walker, maybe Carvajal are the most deserving. So my personal picks, I would go for left back. I'd probably... Ooh, that is a tricky one. For left back, I probably would go Theo Hernandez, just because I think his card would be the most well-rounded, and I think it would be very easy to boost the speed and the pace on that card. I'd probably go Theo Hernandez. I'd go Van Dijk, 100% I'd pick Van Dijk. Probably Varane, because he'd be pretty overpowered. And then I'd go Kyle Walker or Trippier. Trippier would be cooler, I think, to see, but Walker would probably be the better card. But that would be my picks for the defenders. Then we get into the midfield. Normally one of the most difficult ones to pick because you've got so many good players. You've got Busquets, Casemiro, De Bruyne, Dybala, Fernandinho, interesting one, Isco, Kante, Kroos, Matuidi, Modric, Perisic, Pogba, Rakitic, Royce, and David Silva. In regards to people that probably deserve it, I would probably say Modric has to be in there. Obviously, Player of the Year. Fantastic year he's had as well. Probably say Modric, probably say Kante. And I think to finish it off with the middle three, I'd go De Bruyne. I think De Bruyne's probably then the most deserving after that. But there's some other very, very good picks in there, obviously. But I have to say, if I was being selfish and picking a three, I wouldn't look too much further than Kante, De Bruyne, Modric. The only change I would make is probably Pogba, just because I use Premier League teams, but I wouldn't want to drop Modric out of that three. So I'm probably just going to say Kante, De Bruyne, Modric for both the team that I would pick and also the team that I think is probably most deserving. And then the front three, again, a very, very tricky one. You've got Aguero, Bale, Cavani, Griezmann, Hazard, Kane, Lewandowski, Mandzukic, Mane, Mbappe, Messi, Neymar, Cristiano Ronaldo, Salah and Suarez. Now the trio that are probably most deserving, Messi's got to be in there in my opinion. Most goals and most assists of 2018 of any player. I'd say Mbappe getting the best youth player in the world. I'd probably put him in just over Salah. But then left wing, I was talking to Jack about this. Jack raised a very, very good point. The only two left wingers you've got, or three left wingers, sorry, you've got are Neymar, Mane and Hazard. So if you're doing it legitimately like that, it probably would go to Neymar, although I would probably pick Hazard if you're picking a legit left wing. Obviously getting to the World Cup final, big achievement. And obviously not having a bad season with Chelsea, but they weren't league winners unlike PSG for Neymar. So I think the trio that will probably get picked will be Ronaldo's probably going to go in there. Again, I probably assume Mbappe. If they're picking legit left wingers, it will be Neymar. Otherwise, I reckon a lot of people are actually going to vote for Salah. So that's probably the choices that we'll go for. I'm personally going to say, in regards to in the game, I'm going to go Hazard, Ronaldo, maybe Aguero. Hazard, Ronaldo, and Mbappe would probably be my trio. But that's it, boys. As you can see, announced January 11th. Sorry, January 7th. It's in front of me and I can't read it. January 7th doesn't necessarily mean that's when it's coming out. Doesn't necessarily mean that's like the end date. Like you're not going to get all of the announced players. But my assumption would probably be that we're going to have streamers be uploading videos and things, or streams regarding the Team of the Year votes and stuff. Check out Twitter for all of these top guys. People like Nepenthes, Matt HD Gamer, 2Sync. There's loads and loads of people to think of, but they're probably all going to get these ballot boxes. So be on their streams, be on their videos, in their comment sections, on their Twitter accounts, Instagram, all of that lot, and get in with a chance of voting, making your voice heard. But hopefully you guys are excited for this. I'm pretty excited for this. I wasn't expecting a video today. I just wasn't really ready that at like 2:30 they were just going to drop something, and they did. And hopefully we can get this. You know, we can get our own voices heard. I'm probably going to get into people's streams and put my opinion and see if we can get some of our votes in there as well. So let me know in the comment section who your starting 11 would be, the player you're most excited about, whatever you want to tell me about this, let me know down there. But for now, boys, I'm going to say thank you very, very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Of course, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you all very, very soon. But without anything else, make sure to look after yourself. See you later.
Hursty Games. Whoop. Let's go. Hursty Games, and this how we do. Now it's time we team up. Check them online, you might catch them playing FIFA. Hey, yeah, you know we keep it live. Make sure to give a like and subscribe. Gaming channel, what's the best one? Keep it hella dope, hella fresh, huh? Yeah, Hursty Games, tune in. Even told my grandmama, sister, and my best friend. You might want to check them if you want to be entertained. You already know the name. Check us out, Hursty Games. Hey, whoop. Make sure to give a like and subscribe.